Hello and welcome back to Spellforce Conquest of EO. We're starting off a brand new campaign in the Weaver's Realm today as we try to play as the Guardians of Light. Good guys, humans, holy magic, beating down the undead, trying to be like the force of righteousness in the world. Or I suppose if you're coming from like a Warhammer background, a force of empirical xenophobia in a weird way. We're going to play on the new random Path of the Circle map, which is all random. We're going to go crazy on the random. This is actually our second run at this because our first run got absolutely exploded by how much more difficult it is now. We're going to start with alchemy because I figure it's kind of like the most like human-like, the most good out of all of these. But we will pick up second professions, which we might dip into artificing. We're going to see how we feel. We're going to take Guardian as our first book because we've never used it before. And we're going to take Dreamweaving as our second book because it's new and we've never used it before, really. And we're going to start in Alluvion, which is the area of the elves, religious fanatics, beasts. It's going to be a random world, so it's only going to hold out. Doesn't really matter too much where you start. We're going to play on Impossible. We're going to play with random spell research, second crafting professions. We're going to play with demon lords. We're going to play with trolls. I am going to turn off all the heroes but Seltris because I think that she is the right choice for this campaign. And we've never really done her storyline before. I know it has to do with fighting undead and fighting new purity. So she seems like the right character to have. Otherwise, I'm just going to refuse people until we have her. So why not just go for it? You only get one hero. Yeah, that's correct. One hero per campaign. You can get a whole bunch of apprentices, but only one hero. So, playing the flute, we head to the Master's Tower. We are located in kind of the top left corner of the map. That's a bit of a fun territory. I like being boxed in. We can skip the tutorial. Let our rise begin. Get our humans. Wow. Okay, the Allfire, the stolen pages, are right next to the city of Alluvion. Very convenient. Founded by humans and elves, it's renowned for its elegant elvish architecture and lush gardens. I might want to go for a visit. We got a primordial forest down here. We got a hamlet, a goblin camp, a watchtower. I guess you always start with like the same basic stuff in your territory. And we can get a crossbow unit from this militia outpost if we just give them a bunch of money. So let's do that. Because I want some early humans. Gives us a bit more vision around the place as well. Okay. We have our alchemist's minions who can run around, harvest plants. No upkeep, and they're good at it. But they can't... Can they swim? They can swim. So I think I'm going to send them down there and just grab that right away. And then we got a couple of goblins, which we could do things like activate this prowling wildlife quest to trigger some wolves. All over the place. And see where we go from there. I feel like these demons are going to come right towards us. Why don't we try to clear out this mine right away? Take ourselves a nice early win. We're going to take any heroic victories. Pretty much as automatic. Get some missile damage on our crossbows. We're going to get some willpower on our soldiers. Our alchemists, I suppose, can hunt mages. And our scouts... I'm gonna give them vision range because I don't want to keep them in the party for too long. Our first research, we have righteousness and summon enchanted wisp. We better get that one right away. I'm gonna balance all of our stuff there. Build an alchemy lab and hire probably nobody right now because we have a whole human squad. And we're going to feed a bunch of wolves with chunks of meat. Those wolves threw themselves at some demons. And those demons are going to make their way to us. Probably has to be there for the tutorial. Even if you skip it, it's already there. With the militia tower, it does seem like you start with the same stuff immediately surrounding you every time. Which I'd argue is a pretty good thing. I guess that's like icy weapons. $265, $205. These guys are almost definitely going to come straight for my tower. They're currently wounded as well. You know what? Let's wipe them out before they heal. See if we can pull out of this on a nice, good win.
Aye, Commander. Hmm? Hmm?
The Horn Beast has elemental and white resistance. So we're going to want to probably chop his armor and then go for a crossbow bolt. Is what I'm thinking.
Yes. Yes.
And then I'll just do absolutely no damage to him with everything else. Why not? He's gonna roar.
Yes.
They're gonna go for my ponies.
Aye,
But that feels good. Move in and ask him a question.
Hmm?
If you actually stand here, crossbowmen get bonuses from being near destructible environments, and this should be a flank.
Yes. 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 Yes.
We can shut down those guys in the back. And then I guess just put some shots into you. We'll take some owies. But not too bad.
Aye, Commander.
A manageable amount.
Yes. Yes.
I think I'm going to bring him here and then heal these crossbows.
Yes.
You can just kill them.
Yes.
And I think I'll heal those footmen with the other shot there.
Hmm?
I could move up.
Hmm?
Can I use this while engaged? I sure can. Let's move up and reload, because it'll force him to have to retreat on his turn.
Yes. 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 Hmm?
Bada bing, bada boom. Now the demons are gone. And we're off to a much better start. Okay. We will chill on the watchtower just for a turn to heal in our own territory, and then we can go for the Allfire. Honestly, I would say next turn. Two turns until we can actually cast it, but that seems reasonable. Doable. This guy picked himself up another wolf. Who I guess can go join these gobs. Who, I don't know, I guess, like, we could give them a goblin archer. Trying to think of what they would need to be able to take on some of these wolves. Not as horrible as last time, which never happened. That first run definitely never existed. Alchemy Lab. We are required to build 10 potions. Let's unlock what recipes we can. That's pretty much it. So 3 wheat makes some rations. We can start off with those. If we zoom out a little bit, we have Golden Fields is to our south. So this is another starting area, which would be a pretty safe place for us to go in the early game. Stoneblade Peak, on the other hand, I think is where like the trolls are. So it's a very not safe area. We'll see how that plays out. We can just disperse with these bees peacefully, but I kind of want to kill them for the XP. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll give you a bonus to white damage. We're going to give you healing. 2 research a day. Speed. Healing. Some free mana. We're not going to heal in this area very well, and it's 305 to kill these guys. Which is doable, but I want to be smart about it. All right, you guys got a pack of groups to fight these guys. Let's see if we can do this without losing too many people. 2 goblins, a wolf. The wolf is the thing in here that I would like to keep alive the most. Because there is a quest for alchemists to have 5 beasts in your party. Pew, 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 pew. Oof. All right. That's a fine trade. Fine trade. Use the second army to weaken the attack tower with the main army. I think I'm mostly just going to have them hunt for these wolves more than anything else. Pick up some more trash goblins. Just keep the place safe. Clandestine could be good on those goblins, but I don't know about that yet. Right now, they can just pick off little baby armies. Like these footmen would be good for those gobos. I do want to look into Alluvion. Divided into an upper and lower city, many of the upper city squares and houses display an elven influence in their green enameled rooftops and adornments. The local theater group has fallen violently ill overnight. The medics are at a loss and no one knows what ails them. We hope that Lenya will give them some comfort. Do you have any to spare? I'm sure. I'm an alchemist. I might be able to fashion an antidote. With some observation, you conclude that the group has been poisoned, and it's nothing fatal, and with some bed rest, none of them will suffer any long-lasting effects. After a few hours in our care, the condition finally starts to improve, and the next morning, all will be as good as new. That got us up to indifferent. We can pick up human workers. Everybody here has swimming, hunters, militia, and wolves. Militia are free. Free as in no upkeep. That's very good. Herbalist Sickle is an artifact that gives us gather and gathering boost. Blossoms, potent water. Lots of tasty treats. We can meld with the Allfire. Can and should. And then we'll try to get rid of some of these guys. I want to level up a little bit before I go for those stolen pages. Workers with swim is very, very helpful, especially with all these herbs and stuff around. Very promising. We also need to be crafting more. Crafting basically always. Ah, the Banner of Gore, the Banner of Three Faces. Beasts and demons dancing around a huge shaped tree trunk. Threatening and harmonious. You're treading dangerous terrain, mageling. Best keep your distance. My beasts are hungry, and I will not deny them a meal. Did this guy kill my master? We don't know. But he's big. Enemy units in his domain suffer minus 50 physical resistance and daily regen. Interesting. That's enough for us to get prowling wildlife. I guess we can probably grab in like a turn. There's a primordial forest over here, a shaper secret up here as well. Lots of good tasty treats around. Ruins, caves, fish traps. Two hamlets, a ritual altar, and a hunting lodge. Honestly, if I built a lodge over here, that wouldn't be bad. I'd get access to additional unit hiring, along with hunters and wolves, and 2 gold, 2 mana. Something to consider. We are currently bleeding gold. But that's also because we're trying to get like our mastery and everything up. Learn some secrets. Harvesting magical water grants you a Flail of Judgment. This unit and every ally in its stack gains 2 death damage, area, and potent water. Very good, sirs. Don't mind if I do, sirs. An Academy of Warding. We get an apprentice. Hildur Hergeson or Maria Dawnborn. Hildur Hergeson is a warden, giving us Guardian Mend and healing, as well as a protector, which gives them Absorb Pain, which is a really good ability. Maria is a warden with Earthmaster, which allows her to summon barriers. She's an elf? +1 willpower, +1 missile damage, +1 ability damage. Forester. And dwarfs get willpower, armor, elemental resistance, and speed. Ooh, I could honestly go with either one of these. I already filled all of our apprentice slots. Is that going to be a problem? Currently, yes, but it won't take us very long to have this extra room. I just wanted to see who was in here more than anything else. I'm inclined to take Maria Dawnborn because I'm kind of thinking with crossbows, Earthmaster could be really fun. One turn. Yeah. One turn. We unlocked ice weapons. Bless is our next spell. I do really like that Ignore Pain ability. Worry not, the beasts are gone. We have there for, here's 10 gold and 20 respect. Also access to this village. You know what? We're actually going to wait there to heal. And with that money... No, I don't have enough to build a workshop. Very good, Saz. I can't use this Allfire until I get rid of these guys. 305, 395. I tell you what. We're going to save. We're going to call it the Light Campaign. Let's charge. See who we can keep alive. I believe in us. I'm not racist, but dwarves are better than elves. Honestly, part of me is I don't think I've ever taken Dawnborn. And with a name like Dawnborn, if we're playing as the Guardians of Light, I kind of feel like that might be the right choice. Call me crazy.
Aye, Commander.
That might be the right choice.
Aye, Commander.
So these Medusa warriors are big threat. Nimble, shielded. (13 armor, 9 armor. I think I'm gonna have to put my scouts here.
Aye, Commander. Yes. Hmm? Yes. 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 Yes.
Can't quite go up all the way with everybody.
Hmm?
They're gonna defend. They're gonna defend. You've got a crossbow shot, but I'd rather probably wait a turn.
Hmm? Aye, Commander.
Okay. That leaves the wisps open
Commander.
to be charged.
Yes. Yes.
Ugh, neither of them can kill him.
Yes. Hmm? Yes.
We need to drop heals.
Yes.
I have rations. If I was smart, I would have used some of them
Hmm?
with the crossbow.
Aye, Commander. Yes.
That's still
Yes.
not going to get the kill you want.
Yes.
But I've little choice in the matter.
Yes.
You can get the kill, but I also need to get heals. So what if I moved you, used a ration on him, and then attack,
Yes.
and then you could move and heal him?
Yes.
Well, didn't expect my crossbows to just get absolutely buckled.
Yes. Yes. Aye, Commander.
Jam, those crossbows are basically the only chance we had of killing this Medusa. I'm really glad we took that save.
Yes. Aye, Commander. Yes.
Because it sure is shooting. Looks like we gonna need it.
Yes.
32 to 46 if you
Yes.
attack.
Yes. Yes.
Might as well give him the heal.
Yes.
Good grief.
Yes. Aye, Commander. Yes. Aye, Commander. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I believe I've actually probably stack wiped here.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Maybe?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Was constantly breaking.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Fight the back and forth.
Yes.
Ah! Brutal. Okay. 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 We can deal with that. We can deal with that. We get access to the stuff we need. We can fly our spire. We're going to pick up throw healing potion. And I guess some bonus HP and then hunter. Whew. This could be my best bang for my buck here. We have some units down here that will very much function as an army. If we can survive with them. We got no heals, so can be a little bit tricky here. Let's go for that kill. Because then we can keep the wolf alive. And I'll actually guard with him. Because he does more damage in retaliation. Having to remember, like, holding choke points and using guard is not necessarily a bad choice in this game. The tower grows. Boom. We learn about the circle secrets. The circle gets cranky at us. And we get access to an apprentice. I am going to take Myriad Dawnborn. You know, whether or not we stick with her for an extended period is TBD. What's going to be the safest way to get her back? I want this little alchemist minion up this way, so the answer is not that way. You guys are going to need pretty much frontliners here. So I'm just going to grab the Gobos and the wolf for now. And despite me having access to other characters, I only sort of do. Tower goes up. And tower come back down. Tower go boom. All right, if we reach 12 mastery and 2 apprentices, we've already got the 2 apprentices. We've met 2 of the major cities. There's access to workers in this spot in Alluvion. I guess it would probably be a good idea for me to just like try to clear out this corner as much as I could. Lost spell page. Lost spell page. The demon exists as a threat perpetually. I guess if she's got, I mean, technically I've got like 2 archers here with her. We could put in like 2 more wolves. And then she would have an army. It would involve having my alchemists be busy, but maybe that's not a bad thing. No need to smash towers into the countryside, though it was a pretty cool effect. Sometimes you just gotta smash. That's the rule. We're gonna pick up a max damage blessing and a sneeze at the same time. Excuse me. As for crafting, not a lot of options. You can take this flail of judgment for right now. No, we really don't have a lot of ingredients here. Eagle Spirit, +3 missile range. Earth Armor. Physical resist. Just keep exploring for now. You better wait for some homies to show up. Deal with that grizzly bear. I think we'll come up here. Ruins a cave, a fish trap. If he gets a domain expansion, that might be worthwhile. Probably worthwhile anyway, to be honest, but the most fun gameplay is with the Necromancer, but the easiest one is with the demons? Absolutely. I would agree with you on that. The Necromancer's nice because you just have like an unlimited number of troops. So if something dies, you're just like, okay. No bigs. Let me just make another one. The Alchemist gets really fun, but it takes until you get into the later game when you just have so many ingredients that you're like, oh, I have an answer to every fight. You're gonna lose a wolf? I'll take it. Wolves are free. I got wolves for days. Actually, I'm gonna make 2 wolves so that I can let him go out and loot and pillage. Good enough to build a study. You find stuff in a cave. You find stuff in a ruins. You beat up some puppy dogs. Find some gold. Let's see what's up in the corner. We are about to run out of some income pretty soon, so always move the tower, never use consumables, so you wouldn't enjoy playing as the alchemist. It's hard to like shift your mindset, but when you start realizing how many items you have, you're like, oh, okay, never mind. Consumables all the time. Demons and Regan Gore. Following your master's description of a spell, you would need to find a crystal large enough and imbue it with powerful magic. Only then a less strenuous, even permanent levitation of your tower can be achieved. A black meteor shard from the magnet stones might be possible. The problem is an enchantment placed there by the guardian means no living being has been able to retrieve one. Rumor of a necromancer who had retrieved one, who called forth a group of shadow creatures. Okay. Noted. Kind of thought this little cave was going to be something. Yeah, I guess building like a lodge there would be okay. She can also build a lodge. For right now, why don't we bring her to Alluvion? I'd like to start hiring human workers, but I also need to build a workshop for that free money. All right, you got wolves. Pop a lodge down here, at least to just get some temporary stuff. You can move it around afterwards. And check out these abandoned ruins. This was once a keep of some kind, and now the walls are crumbling. The holes in the great hall's masonry tell of the beams being once held several floors aloft. In the courtyard, there's a lone well. The flowering vines that cover all the walls seem to keep distance to it. The walls are blackened. Charcoal crumbles under your feet. Your troops search every nook and cranny, but find nothing of worth. Roughly carved into the stone mantle over the fireplace, they rest in the dark now. Let them rot. We investigate the well. You have your soldiers lower down a lamp, weapons, and so many bones cover the ground. A pale blue light ignites in the depths. You stagger back as a hissing whisper comes from the well. Revenge! Bunch of ghosts? No problem, get out of here. Bones rise up in the flood, spilling over the courtyard in a macabre fountain. They bring with them trinkets and golden baubles that roll at your feet. Great. I'll take it. No problem. Stealth skill so good you can have a scout that never gets attacked. Human workers, yeah, anyone who gets hired from Alluvion gets swim. It can be extremely useful. Could beat up those new purity dweebs. I do kind of need to heal with these guys a little bit. Maybe I should have stayed in that tower. Sheep and wolves. Ooh, there's an inn. Fish trap and a bridge as well. We got our study constructed and +1 world map movement this week. And we can now fly. Will flying be handy for us? Not sure. Forest guide. Oh, that's very handy for us. You come across a remote village where bees spread the smell of honey and a constant buzzing fills the air. You hear children screaming. They come running past you in a panic, followed by a pack of large wolves. That's not an easy fight for me, but... Light. All undead units are affected by light. We have the ability to cause an earth wall, which gives us a big armor buff. which I was kind of thinking about putting like right there. Those guys are safe. You know what? Let's do that. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. She provides +2. I could probably move them all over and around here. Yikes. That little wolfie took a lot worse of a beating than I thought it would. We have to kill that guy because he will summon wolves if we don't. So unfortunately, that's going to have to be that play. I've only got 2 attacks here. I'm better off staying on guard mode. You could really go either way. Oh, that is dirty.
We going?
Forced to attack them. So close. Her heal spell also casts Guardian Blessing, which gives a buff, which I always keep forgetting about. That's fine. Wolves aren't really a big deal. You kill the wolves one by one. The children come out of their houses without warning. The children fling themselves between you and the animals. No, not my mama. Our parents went and chopped some trees a few days ago. All the adults were turned into wolves. Whoops. The elves here guard their healing herbs to jealousy. We're brought to a very small and clear pond. The water shimmers turquoise. You can see Lenya growing around it in small patches. You see a handful of elves step out from behind the nearby trees. Have you come back for more, you greedy hairless apes? You did this to the villagers. Will you undo it? We will undo it if they promise never to come here. Ellen's grace needs more time to grow than you have. We warned the humans of the weeks ago and they didn't listen. We told them there would be consequences. After what seems like a debate, the wolves go quiet. It's agreed. Should they return, their fate will be worse. The elves speak a few words and the villages return to their original form. On seeing the parents, the children cry and give the joyous hugs. The adults quickly step back from the pond and the blue leaves growing around it. Unfortunately, some of them died in the process. You're going to take Forest Guide. That was a bit of a beating. We're going to need more wolves. It's the only answer. Throw as many wolves as we can at the problem. We'll let them rest there for a day before we check water under the bridge. Yeah, we don't really have like anything to merge with. peaceful corner of the map. We get fairy grass. The demon shows up. He's thankfully not on top of us. He's maybe up here, though that might just be Uramgor. That feels like this is probably a demon. All right. That's good. We're not cornered in by demons this time. Enchanted unit gets bless. Always deal maximum damage. That's going to be fun. We'll pick up Dream in the meantime. I should also probably be doing more crafting. Flintstones and three fairy grass make eagle spirits. Why not? Should start picking up some more workers as well now. Is blast better on some units than others? Yeah, like people with wide damage range. Absolutely. I would generally put it on archers because you're going to be able to like hit for a lot with archers typically. Any unit that just does a lot of damage, it's going to be good on. And there's all archers have the ability to get an upgrade that makes it so they don't take penalties from range. So you can just shoot across the map for maximum damage every time. Very, very powerful. Approaching this bridge, you spot something underneath it, a simple wooden chest. Let's crack it open. A bundle of clothes, some rations, and some gold. An unsealed letter falls to the ground. Dear brother, let's meet tomorrow. I've saved enough money for us to make travel to Seven Keeps, and I'm yet to find a way to make a living there. But don't you worry, I'll take care of us, I promise. Love, Isabel. P.S. Try not to anger your stepmother too much tonight. I can't bear you getting hurt again. Should we leave them 5 gold? We are good guys. Another bridge over here. Potentially 3 gold and an inn for this location. I could mess with that. Might as well fly over this river. 243. Purity archers, purity militia. You feel handleable. Handleable. We have gotten rid of one of our mines. And I think these wolves are going to cap out our gold. Wasn't I building an inn? What happened here? Really distracted myself, didn't I? Plus eagle potions, right? They have Mage Hunter. So they'll mess up my spellcasters, hey? Big time. I don't know, maybe. Reveal a random location of your choosing, type, and its surroundings. If there are none, the spell fails. Gift. This is gift money to a settlement. Okay. The banner of a member of the circle, a black obsidian gate with an obelisk, a gateway to a strange world. A cloaked figure steps before you. You are new, the one the circle has been talking about. I am Wraith Shkadar, master of these forces. The cloaked figure vanishes again. All that's left is a lingering cold and the taste of ash in your mouth. That's great that he's one of the mages, because he's a necromancer, which means we're going to absolutely slaughter him in the late game. It's not even going to be a fight. But he is on the other side of the map. So that dream spell is cool, but it's also, like, somewhat limited. When it just picks anywhere on the map, it doesn't feel quite so useful. What is that? A watchtower. Oh, granite dwarves. Where are my wolves? We'll get them to come up and join the army. Join the army, they said. See the world, they said. I'd rather be sailing. We made flintstones. Dwarven ignition. Yeah, I mean, it's helpful. Why not? We got a little cave here, just full of some bees. No problem. No problem. Cave bees. Footman hype. What do I want to give you? Armor or white resistance? I'm actually going to put white resistance on them. This watchtower has a lot of money in research. 6 turns and 6 turns. Yeah, okay. Getting 2 gold from over there. Might be worth just like picking this up temporarily. The grunt of a large creature breathing down your neck makes you swirl around, coming face to face with a giant warg. One of my creatures escaped its confinements close to you. Kill it. All right. What kind of creature? An insubordinate one. Oh, I'm going to have to trespass to do that, homie. Are you okay if I do that? Beating up dwarves. This is a Circle Mage's Spire Ward. These are new. This is a new thing they added in the patch. A powerful spell that shields the defenders and weakens the attackers. Each Spire Ward comes from a different spire. Destroy the corresponding spire to disable the ward. Only a truly great or reckless mage attacks a tower while a Spire Ward is active. This looks like it's his actual tower. Medusa guards. Magic snipers. Chant of Unlife. Defending units are affected by Spire Ward white immunity in battle. And Griffin guards. Before I go rampaging through this guy's territory, the creature you look at close in on is clearly not one of nature. Part orc, part beast. Sports claws, long tufts of fur, and a slender tail. It emits a strong magical aura. It's exhausted and in pain, huffing and panting. Whatever force was driving it forward is fading now. Break the spell? Or kill it? What if we just break the spell? As the magic lifts, its claws and tails retract. The fur pulls back until it's nothing more but a few hairs and a few pained grunts. The orc is transformed back to itself. Gore made me change. It hurt when I saw the chance I ran. You saved my life. Couple of brutes. I don't want you. I kind of feel like maybe we should have just killed it. Let's just kill it. We can please gore. Which will, you know, just keep him away for right now. All right. Clearly exhausted, in pain. Gore wanted us to kill it, so let's make it quick. Weak as it is, the creature stands no chance against your weapons and spells. Within moments, you have fulfilled Gore's wish. No doubt the orc will be satisfied. He is going to be upset because we're on his territory, but, you know, I hope he just gets over that. You're waiting for these puppies. Stoneblade Peak. Alluvian, Stoneblade Peak. And then Golden Fields is to the south-south. All right, well, we got a bunch of lost spell pages down here. So I guess let's start, like, creeping our way that way. I really don't need any more mana. Lots of good magical water and all sorts of things. I could build a second study. 50 mana. I'm also like, I could spend that mana lifting my tower off the ground. Inner Eye. Oh, this is not the first dream page. We got a random dream page. This is a really good spell. I would like to hire some humans. In order to speed up my harvesting. 4 turns. Is that worth building? Probably is. So I'm going to wait an extra turn. And then we can start building new ones. I don't know. Can I take that on? No. Well, you've made that pretty clear. Message received. If we take artificing later, I probably don't want to spend all my mountain copper. Yeah, honestly, let's just do that. Upgrade some bowmen. So we have Wraith and we have Gore, which is so far demons and undead and beasts. Which could be a pretty good combo. So you got to wait 1 turn. They might be annoying. Good chance they will be. You come upon a well with a small shingled roof. Tossing a coin. Thank the Guardians. You heard me. I've been screaming my lungs out, but no one could hear me. Please pull me up. We'll pull them all the way out. Bloody thieves. Buggers, I'll find you. I was robbed. That's what happened. A bunch of thieves took my chest and threw me in the well. But they didn't take this key. They don't know they need it. What say you join me? We'll teach them a lesson and I'll pay you generously. Lead the way. Okay, so that's 7 keep. Oh, it's so far. Oh, it's so far. Some of the units I really want for this build come from 7 keep, particularly the priestesses. We're going to fight a bunch of spiders. All skills cost no focus. Does that mean I can build a protective coliseum of stone? I think we know the answer to that is absolutely yes. Put you there, and then probably the 3 wolves across. Yikes. Yikes. He lives at 1 HP. Guardian Mend does not end my turn. Which does mean I can cast it multiple times. I would say that was a big success. Backed ourselves into the perfect corner. Spiders are bold with that turn 1 attack. They just got so much movement speed. I will do what I can to protect us. A small cantrip or 2 is enough to protect our soldiers from the dazzling lights. We send someone to pick up the rope, and inside is one of the missing grimoire pages. But it's an illusion! Armor of the Bowman. +3 missile damage, +1 missile range. I mean, that's pretty good. Hard to say no. Immune to being poisoned? Sure. Quick reflexes? Sure. Willpower? Sure. The crystal is down here, which I guess is our like next step. Yeah, they are going to attack me. All units have 100% regeneration for the next week. So that should drain those and build that lodge right away. If that's the case, honestly, I might as well just move these guys up here and we can grab this heal root and this wheat. At least they'll be in a slightly safer location. This I'm not so sure about. When you close in on the necromancer's last known location, you find a ritual site and a rigid corpse lying nearby. Could it really be that simple? The ghosts do white damage and they have physical resistance, so this army is not going to do very well. Let's keep looking around with them. See what we can't find. Make some more rations. Can wolves turn into dire wolves? Not that I am aware of. I don't think the game has any like evolution characters. Though I do like the thought of that. My brother's cry for help. Well, I mean, let's go check it out. Can't just pass by a cry for help, can we? Have control over 5 beasts. If I build 1 more wolf, we'll unlock that. Correction. If we unlock 1 more wolf and don't lose any wolves, we'll have that. All right, and what incarnations is your plan now? This Shaper secret would be really good. If I move the tower over here and drop it, I could potentially pick that up, the fish trap, and maybe the forest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite. If the tower would grow, yes. I need to wait until this wolf gets recruited first. Battle loot on top of the free items. Yeah, you're right. You know what? Well, while I'm here, I should probably do that. That's a tough fight, but it is free items. You hear a cry for help echoing throughout the village. Trolls, we need help. Anyone, please. The villager's reaction is you gather he must be one of the granite dwarves. All right, tell us what happened. In Norgate, trolls from Regan Gore. Please help my village kill the trolls. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, let's cut up that way. I'm not in a rush for a spell page. That's really annoying. Why are you chasing my harvesters? You control 5 beasts. We'll take immune to burning. Put them back on harvest. Inner Eye. Enchanted units increase their aim and reveal hidden garrisons. And then the master bedroom. I don't really feel like we have any archers right now that I feel inclined to give those bonuses. He is pleased with me for violating his border. Dude, I got chased into your border. They're gonna attack. No, if that's the case, let's go up here and collect this quest. The largest local Lenya fields have been depleted overnight. The people of Luvian turn to you for help, promising valuable ingredients for your craft in return. We've gathered everyone who works in the fields in case you wish to question them. Your help would be greatly appreciated. Herb garden. Plants can be harvested on a weekly basis. Well, that'd be nice. Grizzly bears. Scouts. More human workers. Lenya, greater glyph of herbalist. That would be good. I need to buy another human worker in order to unlock this. He's gonna get attacked. I'd like to buy some militia as well. Especially because they are free. Cutting off my buildings. Alright, whatever. I don't want to be here anyway. I'm out of here, you dweebs. Whoop. Ever so close. Here's the biggest problem. If I put my tower here, I can't reach it. Same if I put my tower there. That might make things a little bit more complicated. We'll take this fight. They might kill a goblin.
We going?
3 archers.
We going?
3 archers means I'm probably better off sticking to the trees. We do also have some safe environments to hide by here.
Yes. Yes.
Feels like we could probably do a little wombo combo. You have this super heal as well now.
Yes. 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 Yes.
That's okay damage.
We going?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We going?
Yes. Yes.
Question is a bit about whether or not I think I can actually kill them. You have a beautiful flank here that I think I'd be a fool not to take.
We going?
Because it gives him basically a guaranteed
Yes.
kill.
Yes.
And then I take very little damage. So why don't we heal you with a ration and then use first aid on him. The wolf I feel pretty confident about. He's in the forest. I don't even know if he can be targeted.
We going?
Answer, he can.
Yes.
We going? We going?
Yes.
But if there were only archers,
Yes.
you really can't get a kill on them. That feels criminal.
Yes. Yes.
Heal them. Heal them.
We going?
Flank them. Flank them. Perfect. Goblins always ask where we're going, but not how we're going. They're very one-minded. At least they don't just go commander, 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 commander. We got a lesser glyph of grave robber and a lesser glyph of cutthroat. Not great, but like, I'm not going to complain. Better than nothing. Now, I have to try to find a bunch of trolls in the middle of these. Them are hills. Something tells me they ain't going to be the easiest things to find. That's funny. Love it when my enemies fight each other. All right. Well, you can move down this way. I guess these ruins are more valuable than that forest, considering I can't actually pick up that forest. Like it's not cleared yet. In theory, nothing should be able to reach this tower either. So I should be safe from like roaming bandits. Hey, here's the trolls. We got a ton of elven heal root. Blossoms, plant sap. Grab this other stuff. If I get one more worker in this, we harvest once per turn. What do we got? A feral savage and an iron beak. I'd like to believe with our mastery of spells, and in particular our mastery of healing, that maybe we can win this without losing all of our lives.
We going?
I think if I park them like that, so they all get, oh, they all have pack tactics naturally. I actually didn't realize that. So they all should be getting like +3 damage. But she should also be providing... Okay, I've been misreading this over and over and over again, and I'm just now realizing it. She gets +2 armor. She does not provide +2 armor for everything around her. Which I'm going to be real, is how that reads. That's a flank. Oh, you could just kill him or do a ton of damage to him. This wolf is gonna die. Not if I screw that up.
We going?
Keep forgetting that I can just cast Guardian's Mend and it doesn't cost anything. Like, it doesn't end my turn. It's such a dramatically better heal spell. Watch as a dragon comes around and blasts the tower. I mean, I feel like that would not surprise me at this point. Earth Armor, Word of Silence, or Tiara's Boon. Health regen at the start of your turn only affects mortals. This is a great ability. Earth Armor is also very good. Honestly, all of these are really good. I'm going to take Tiara's Boon, though. Hunter or Fire Arrow? That would give you 1 Fire Arrow. This would give you +6 damage against all beasts. I'm going to give you Hunter. After defeating the gray-skinned giants, you take a careful look around. The few houses were flattened, but a large portion of the village is intact. There are some casualties, but slowly the dwarves are coming out of hiding to retrieve the fallen. One, heavily leaning on a walking stick, approaches you. You came too late. We lost good people and a chunk of our resources and reserves, but you helped despite our differences. Thank you. The final words are added very quietly, as if not meant to be heard. He drops something on the ground and hobbles away. You're very welcome, young man. A white banner draped over the lowest branch of a tree notifies you of new Purity's presence. You brace your troops for a fight, but notice there's blood on the banner. You find a whole squad of lifeless bodies. Large animal prints mark the edge of the battlefield, but from them a pair of orcish feet wander off. Must have been gore. Old gore daddy. I'm gonna build another study, I think. Yeah. I am. We've already cut all funding to mana. Mastery and research both are valuable to me right now, so we'll let them both just keep cooking. This one army of bandits that's just like going around beating up random units is really funny. All units get 50% bonus XP. You're going to buy one more human worker. And that human worker is going to run for the hills. And then honestly, I don't think I need that wolf anymore. I'd rather his money. Red caps. All right, we'll keep working this way. We'll make our way to the spell page. Our fish trap up here is gone, but we still get access to the bridge. And if she can upgrade that, she'll get access to another gold. 4 gold is not like terrible. 4 gold and 2 influence is actually like, can be quite good. How do we lore-wise explain a wolf buying a human worker and telling them to go somewhere? I don't think we do. I guess technically I can speak through the wolves since I'm a wizard. So it's probably the wolf is just like, you need my head on a dwarf. There's a big creepy monster demon here, along with a few other humans. Go make friends. +2 research per day. Max damage. Okay, I guess. Why not? The whole gang's here. Beat up some dwarves. Level up some wolves. Keep cruising. All right, so we're going to try the Shaper Secret. This might be a really bad idea. Maybe we can find something. You've not reached what must have been a courtyard when the ground shifts and buckles beneath you. From nowhere, an army appears. You suspect whatever this building once was. I can't beat this. This is significantly higher level than me. We're either going to need to farm some levels or get some better characters. Or possibly both. Main character can open a talking portal. Yeah, I mean, the other circle wizards seem to basically do it. Most likely most things in fantasy, magic. What if you're a lazy wizard that can't be bothered to do magic? The wolves can bark in Morse code. I like that idea. Bark, 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 bark. Time to seek out a great Allfire node. One that's not corrupted by demons. Well, I'd like to stay here for a little bit. There's money to be had in the banana stand. I can't say I like not having the Shaper Secret. Like, I would really like that bonus. What do I give you? How about speed? Bloodthirsty or serrated blades? We'll give you serrated blades. Tendon cutter applies rooted, or blinding powder applies blind. 1 focus, 2 focus. This does damage. I like the idea of rooting. Battle cry or poisonous touch? Ooh. I'm gonna take battle cry. I'm gonna need a primordial forest in my territory. And honestly, my territory expands at level 25. We're at level 20 right now. 6 turns until these run out. Hard to say. 3 turns till these wear out, so I could actually set up a lodge next turn. I've really used those lodge upgrades. I tell you what, we're going to wait 1 turn to heal there. And now we're harvesting once per turn. That's going to be huge. We're going to start blowing up our ingredient stacks real fast. Flintstones. Yeah, we got lots of tasty stuff here now. Elven heal root, giant's tooths, dancer's potions. Won't trigger attacks of opportunity, can ignore zone of control. Revitalizing nectar, full HP. can't remember if you can use Elven Heal Root in crafting. Potion of Regeneration. Drought of the Giant. Double health. Focus Potion. A keg of Finian beer. +5 willpower. There are so many alchemical ingredients. It's crazy. 50 combinations. I think 4 wheat makes something, if I'm remembering. Dark Feast. All right. Those are just mind-numbing elixirs. But they are 2 ones. Yeah, we'll craft it. Why not? Why not? Three Lenya adds a point to every essence you've already got a point invested in. It's kind of like gold. As you wander the Windwall Mountains, a sudden avalanche crashes down next to you. It barely passes your troops, ripping stones into the deep and uncovering a cave entrance. You hear a hungry and dangerous growl. Snow leopards! A surprise attack. Now, snow leopards can jump.
We going?
How am I going to do this? Did one. There's no way to do this. There's no good way to do it.
We going?
If I had moved back, maybe? Maybe. Only costs 1 to do it. I can easily protect. Throw some Dwarven Ignition. See, this is the thing, is even wolves can use items. That went better than I expected. By a dramatically large amount. Oh, you have such little focus, though. You've got a higher chance of killing him. Okay, we'll take it. That'll use up his attacks. And then you can kill him.
We going?
Perfect. My elf and her puppy dog army lives to fight another day. A small pack of snow leopards jump forth from the cave and take off into the mountains. They must have been trapped there for some time. With them gone, you take a moment to inspect the cave they sprang from. Among the chewed remains of at least 2 dwarves, you find coins and riches. What a sad fate to be trapped with hungry snow leopards. We'll give them a proper burial. Everybody gets blessing. Damage against shielded and steadfast. Damage against bleeding enemies. I'll take feral. Armor and loot. I'm gonna take loot. Brain silos, ruins. Just trying to heal before I go for that spell page. You're gonna meet the crystal. You might beat up those dwarves first, though. Another study. Which is just giving us another, like, 5 research a day. One of the changes in the new patch is also you get a lot more XP from harvesting things now. I like that. I think it's a good change. This looks like there'd be a town down here. We do need to find one more city. So it'd be really nice if we could pull that off. Cave. That's a hamlet. All of his stuff is done, right? Finishes next turn. So I'm about to lose 4 gold a turn. Ah. Heal root. A tall, wiry woman waits at the foot of your tower with a grim look on her face. Yes, the hero, Shaikan. Why do you need a mage? Welcome. Welcome, Elrin Seltris. You are trapped in my tower. These guys are probably going to attack me, but... You know, these peasants have been getting better. They actually outnumber these guys now. 211 versus 155. They could win that fight. Ain't no guarantees, but they could. She must be a bit annoyed having to climb that mountain as well. Absolutely. Goblin archers with Slayer is really good. +6 damage against anything that's a higher tier. Blah, 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 blah. We enter town. They find out that the well is poisoned. How can we help cleanse it? Oh, we have Lenya. You want some Lenya? Here you go. Godspeed. Good health to you. This city is almost maxed out, but I don't want to move her in until it is ready. All right, we're going to do it. Okay. I thought we would do better than that. Those are both wisps, right? Magic wisps, magic wisps.
Yes. Yes.
We going?
Yes.
Right. I guess I don't really have anything that can do damage against them. That's probably why they have such a high percentage. They're also ethereal, which I think means they can traverse any terrain. So me going up on this hill doesn't necessarily help us.
Yes.
But it doesn't necessarily hinder us either.
Yes.
We going?
I mean, if I can catch their ranged units out at a better angle.
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
We going?
Yeah, the thing is they could just go up that mountain and attack like that.
We going?
Ba, 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 ba. That retaliation is crazy.
We going?
This guy can root. And you do bleeding damage.
We going?
Well, I actually do bonus damage to them because they're shielded. But clearly not very much.
Yes.
Okay, they wasted no time with that.
We going?
Yes. Yes.
Those are all flanking attacks.
Yes.
Okay, he's the one who matters. I need to keep him safe.
Yes.
Which they're going ahead and making a very difficult job for me.
Yes.
We going?
Yes.
All right, what items do we have? Heal root. Missile range. I should have used this much earlier. We have the potion of fire breathing.
Yes.
I'm going to heal root you. Turn him around. And then kill him.
Yes.
Those are like all flanking attacks, kind of no matter what I do there. I could have this goblin intercept. at the cost of his own life. Or I could cause him to drop a double heal right now. Oh, I gotta be honest. I'm not sure that's gonna matter. That only does 12 out of 15, so it's not gonna kill him. It would kill him.
Going? We going?
He's gonna just shoot him anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that's what I would do too. You're gonna eat a biscuit and go after this guy.
Yes. Yes.
You can fully heal him.
Yes. Yes.
And then you also get a flank there. If he comes after you, you get attack of opportunity flanks, and he shouldn't be able to kill me. But more likely he goes for him.
Yes. Yes.
There's our kill there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You go here. And run out of movement. Okay, of course.
Yes. Yes.
That's good. That's good. For the stone, that's super worthwhile. May you keep going in the afterlife, my goblins. You disperse the last of the shadows and make for the black stone, and as you do, you hear a strangled wailing from behind. The necromancer's corpse begin to rise. You expect it to attack, but the hollow-eyed corpse points a bony finger at you and speaks in a hoarse whisper. Do not touch the dark crystal. Sacred water. We don't have sacred water? I thought we made a bunch of this. That must have been in the other game. How do we make sacred water? I'm gonna guess it's blue. Tincture of muting. Apply silence. Oh, that's really nice. Apply silence to a 1-group radius. That's actually really, really nice. Oh, we've never done 1 blue, 1 green. That's it. That's it. That's straightforward. So we can take the crystal in a couple of turns then. You're going to grab +2 focus. You're going to grab damage reduction against missile attacks. All right, so I am in a bit of a position now where I got to find you new troops. Hunters, wolves, goblins. We could go back to Alluvion. It's going to be 4 turns till we get this anyway. You know what? We might as well. Little blighters. Pushing me off my stuff. blessings, gobos, treasure stashes, more gobos, undead, mana affinity, +2 mana per day. On an apprentice, that's not normally the kind of thing I necessarily like to take, but this early on, I kind of feel like every little bit makes such a difference. If I can get some tier 2 guys out of Alluvion here as well. Minus 50% spell casting cost. That's tasty. You begin hearing more tales of vandals emptying out tombs and graves to steal dead bodies. Suspicious. Half cost spells. See, my big problem is all of these have upkeep. A distilled area we still need. I mean, I could charge Levitate Tower right now. It's not like I can take the Shaper Secrets, so 23 bucks, 23 mana for a Levitate Tower is a pretty good deal. And of course, I've stupidly forgotten that I don't have all my units here. So I don't know that I want to risk that. Take another blessing. Blow up some undead. The wolf pack continues. Battle cry. Total awareness. Exerts zone of control on all positions around it. Can retaliate and execute attacks of opportunity in all directions. Immune to flanking. Yeah, all right. And we'll pop into the ruined tower. The mage's tower is slanting, its windows are missing, and the gardens are overgrown. Its compound is made up of a number of low buildings in a dismal state, peaceful but oddly quiet. No birdsong, no small animals rustling in the weeds. The tower door stands open and you see a stairs leading up and down. One of the closer buildings, probably for servants, is missing its door entirely. I mean, let's look for an alchemy lab. You easily find the lab, you get some stuff. What was the mage researching? From the scattered notes and leftover substances, you guess the mage was interested in changing living things, making them bigger, fiercer, combining them. Some of the ingredients hinted strengthening psychic powers. You find glasses containing shiny round eggs and viscous fluid. Next to them, scraps of paper with scrawled images of bugs, big and small, incubating inside human bodies, larvae of parasitic wasps. Finally, you see a bug with a crown or some kind of halo. Is this the guy who created all the bugs that are like eating all the stuff in this zone? Servants' quarters. Whoever left here in a hurry. A single skeleton lies with an unsettling hole in the back of its skull. A note stuck behind one of the crumbling chests makes a list to purchase someone was tasked to make. More eggs of those bugs from the west. Alchemical ingredients. The writer also noted that the old master is behaving weird. The chamber's windows are all broken into the mage's quarters. The wind has carried in seeds that sprout from moldy bed sheets. Small box on the nightstand, you find a book, a diary. One of them is inside my head. I can feel it chewing, making a cave in there. It stings, it sings. It sings to me, orders me around. I will end it. I am so sorry. Gather, gather, it is hungry. Hidden in a hole cut into the pages lies a small gleaming key. You exit through the main hall where the torches light gleam on huge glass jars full of dead bugs preserved in clear liquid. As you move past them, you hear a commotion from outside. One of the bugs squirms in its jar and emits a high-pitched screeching. It echoes the screams from outside. Your troops are under attack. Fire beetles. Fire beetles! You beat them back, and when the last of the bugs turn and run, they follow their trail back to themselves. Follow them to their nest. We need to follow them to heals is what we need to do. We'll actually heal in this location. Graveyard. Watchtower. Not a terrible place to build a lodge. I'd like to try and find the city down here in Golden Fields. Stoneblade Peak is so big. Yeah, and then we also have that Allfire to go for. One step at a time, I suppose. I don't know that I can keep a wolf alive against these guys because they have Hunter. Harry Master. You know what? Let's just do it. We got alchemical ingredients. We can do something. We can make it work somehow. Ghost cows.
Yes.
I feel like I'd be wise taking high grounds.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm really not getting very good angles there, though.
Yes.
We could probably plug the gap here with this wolf, or here. You know what? Why don't we go back to there?
Yes.
And then I can at least take shots. Ectoplasm, make ecto cooler, probably in this universe. What's the deal with that ghost cow? This guy is thankfully immune to bleeding. $18 to $26. I tell you what we're gonna do.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna throw a healing potion on him.
Yes. Yes.
Kill him. Do a bunch of damage to him.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
Do it again. The fact that the one wolf who survived is the wolf with immune to fire versus a bunch of fire wielders is incredibly lucky. I don't know I would have lived that if I didn't have immunity to burning. You get more Lenya. And probably that water. We pick up the master bedroom. The sanctum of slumber. And then freeze water. Freeze water and aid. Yeah, we'll pick that up. Can't decide if she's ready for all those bugs. I gotta try to find that city. You got Elven Rangers. You also got a ton of militia available here. Unfortunately, you don't have anything like halberders. Halberdiers. Those guys have gathering boost. Yeah. Does not stack. Does not stack. Militia are free, but they're really bad. Part of me wants to try that Shaper Ruin. Just for the extra spell page. But at the risk of like losing my alchemist, I don't think it's currently worth it. Excuse me. Hunters and wolves. It's an extra unit recruitment. I mean, 2 mana and a gold. Construction site and an Allfire. I need to pick up this Allfire. That was the other. We were trying to get to 25 here before we took this tower off. And I think if I wait to put the tower off until I get this crystal, it'll be cheaper to do, maybe. Also, master bedroom. 25 gold and 25 mana. 100% proficiency from Allfire flow investment. You've got to be joking me. Oh, but I'm on -5 gold a turn. Which means we need paper. Hey, Cindy. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. All right, we're cooking. I've changed my mind. I can sell things. That is true. You ain't incorrect. Let's do that instead. Get her research going. Told you to invest, not to invest in plumbing for the mage tower. It's so expensive to get hot water up there. You meticulously transcribed the text Elaine gave you on the might of the giants. It seems it was buried with Tahar and was never seen again after his death. Visiting his grave should be your next step. Why, his grave is right here. Do you think she's going to need an army? Tahar's remains are housed in a mausoleum covered in snow overlooking a mountain valley. Pillars of strange shimmering white stone support a semicircular roof. A raised sarcophagus lies within, made of the same material. A plaque set on its base tells of Tahar's deeds. Strong metal bands lock the lid tightly shut. The closer you get, the more they seem to constrict. A magical measure to keep the course safe from looters, no doubt. A concoction should do the trick. You drip some acid on the bands, corroding them as chemicals eat into the metal. Soon you can break the brittle chains and push the heavy lid aside. Hits the ground with a resounding crash. I love science. Let's look inside. You lean over the sarcophagus, but are surprised to see it empty, except for a huge hammer bearing strange markings. Why would someone take his corpse but not his weapon? Or was he buried away from public eye to ensure his peace would not be disturbed? The might of the giants. All attacks can inflict daze, plus 3 melee damage. Ba 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 ba. She will approach us once she has found more information. I feel like... Did we have any armor in this run? Maybe we didn't. Armor of the Bowman, right, which is not good for her. If you're going to have this, though, we could give you some really cool upgrades. Like the one that gives you an extra +2 missile range, and then Bless. One of Highmark's gold reservoirs was drained overnight. Whoever claimed the precious metal surely knew what they were doing. What are they doing with all that gold? This is an inn. The seal of approval. The sound of disgruntled villagers has drawn you closer. Richly dressed guards, the Corn Baron of Golden Fields, are busy searching houses. One of them is nailing a notice onto a tree in the market square. Signet ring stolen. If the culprit comes forth, the sentence shall be 7 lashes on the bare back. Should the ring not be returned by the 3rd fall of the sun, the sentence shall be death. Reward for capturing the one responsible, payment by the Baron upon presenting this ring. You know, we should seek out this ring. It's up here. We got people near that. And even better, we got a cat. Oh, no, we don't have a cat. I tried to get a cat. She came up to say hello, but didn't want to say hello to the rest of yous. We heal 200% at an inn. A graveyard, a ruins, a watchtower. Just out of range. I can only do that when the tower is nearby. Where's that quest? Seal of approval up there. I'm gonna blow these guys up because it will give me another little buff with them. It'll also give me a bonus for that construction site. Call lightning. Deal 29 white damage to an enemy unit in 4 range. That does not seem very good. Ends the turn. I mean, I guess it's like a burst of damage, but... take it regardless. Go back to learning freeze. And I think I'm just going to put the tower where it is. I'm concerned about the money, honey. %10 cheaper room crafting. Goblins. It's not really like a lot of good stuff around here. I am very severely like running low on cash with no immediate answer to where I might find some. I do know that lodge is not doing anything for me up there, though. A tower shield. Shield wall. Didn't know I could get that from just digging. Pick up freeze water, and we unlock water walk. I'm trying to keep clearing guys out down here. Is this another zone? 3 Lakes and Westguard. Okay, I'd like to find the city in this area. Ooh, an Allfire node. We just maxed out rep with Alluvian, so I can actually build my my inn over here. And then I can get that Allfire node too. Herb Garden. Very useful for us. Crossbowmen, Living Skulls. Everything else, not so much. The fact that I'm using militia is just brutal. Hello, I'm back. Throw sacred water. You dispel the unholy magic surrounding the dead necromancer and go and pick up the stone. The necromancer's corpse is dealt with. You're finally able to approach the stone. Its black obsidian surface emanates a soft light which grows and wanes. The troops await your command. We'll cast a ward around our troops. As a member of your company touches the stone, their eyes glaze over for a moment and they stop their work, forgetting what they were supposed to be doing. You focus on your wards, pushing back against the stone's magical effect, and renew your troops' purpose. They carry the stone away from the ritual circle. Possessing it will enable you to create a conduit of power sketched out by your master and do what he could not: conquer the Allfire. Crystal Chamber, +6 Allfire per day. Ooh, adamantium. Do I need to do both of these to get the good tower? Woof, I think I do. Well, we're going to have to move on that Allfire. Receive 6 plant catalysts a week. 20 and 20. We got to figure out how to make some money. I could send him down to the lost spell page. You know what? That's probably the right choice. Maybe there's some stuff over here and I could just like park. Maybe I could park the tower like here, pick up this fish trap and this primeval node. Only consistent income through killing enemies. And for finding locations. Setting up like your inns, your lodges in good spots. Always help. Lele, how we doing, dude? Drop my crown? I better pick that back up. Elven Heal Rude. Can you guys mine? I suppose they could. Though it's not as valuable a thing for me. At the same time, you probably do it in, 2 turns. Okay. Like, I don't want to drop the tower because it's so expensive to bring back up. If I stay here, though, I'm going to be in all kinds of trouble. You arrive at a small farm by an old shrine. You can feel the magical flow that must have made the Lenya thrive, and indeed, there's a few elves praying inside. The field itself looks like it's been dug up and emptied by a great force. Not a single green leaf remains. A few farmers were trying to re-till the field so that new plants can sprout again. What happened to the elves? No, let's look at the field. Exploring the field, there are footprints everywhere, presumably belonging to the farmers. But half buried in the soil, you also see something shimmer. You uncover a glass bottle, empty and uncorked. After a good 20 minutes, your scouts find more footprints leading away from the scene. Alchemy. That was an alchemist, I'm sure of it. Well, let's have a few words with the elves. Elen be with you, mage. We didn't see or hear anything. One day this was a beautiful field. The next we arrived for the carnage. These farmers have been using Lenya for all the remedies, mixing it in with their food as if it was an endless resource. Just last week, we took some Lenya to heal our sick, says the farmers. Then it was a lush field. We really depend on those plants. Those elves didn't like us taking it. Maybe it was their doing. More trouble. Always more trouble to be had. Your gold reserves are depleted. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got lots of stuff we can sell. That'll keep us afloat a few more turns. What I really need is room extensions. I guess also distilled area. And I'm pretty sure I need 3 area to make that, so. Do we know how to make area? No, we just have to find it. Might as well keep crafting. Today I found out there are multiple words for eggplant in English, and it's making you sick. What, you don't like an aubergine? Ellen calls out on you, her expression one of grim conviction. I have tracked down the creatures that took my sister. Allow me to lead your troops into battle against the Hollow Guards. Oh good, that's close. A horde of undead creatures flying the flag of Hokan. You stand before the greatest mage of our time, Hokan Ashir. Dude, this guy and Rakath are in like every game. Good news, we've decided to play as a holy faction, and 2 of the circle mages are undead. Oh, there's 4 sets of these armors. Oh, but we got to do them one at a time. That is Gore's Tower. Interesting, interesting. It's windweed. Let's pick up that windweed and then we can move again. In 1 level, my domain radius goes up. So if I perked you here. If I parked you there, you'd get all of that, including that construction site. But you wouldn't get access to this cave. But I think I'm more concerned about the double money. The construction site would also be really good for us, so we're going to give that a shot. And you're going to build an inn down here, which will hopefully get us some more money. You'll clear out that watchtower afterwards. We should be able to curb. Hey, this is a win. She's a beast. Oh my god. I didn't realize. For real. For real. All right, well, good news. The guy, the hermit, is over here. We can get the revive spell. I guess that's what I what I deserve. Letting her run around with no help. You find your master's old friend, and you're relieved to see him sitting out front enjoying a pipe. I see you're in dire need of help. The ingredients to heal this person isn't cheap, but I owe your late master. How much to teach me that sell? I spent a lifetime perfecting this craft. Presuming I would sell it, do I look like a common peddler? I'm happy to give you this spell. Pay me for the vellum and a good bottle, and you shall have it. 10 gold. All right, there you go, bud. Revive hero. Bwah, 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 bwah. There's also the second spell book here. Craft book, I mean. I'm gonna give her bleed damage. Then I'm going to perk this tower right here. So funny how we did not go very far in the end. We tried so hard, we got so far, but in the end, didn't even matter. What are you going to do now? Clearly, she can kill small Groots. Also, clearly, I am broke as a joke. Does she have a shield slot? She does. We should give her shield wall. 20% damage reduction. 2 armor on non-flanking attacks. She gets an additional free attack. Oh, this is a nice button. Toggle sell value. I think I'm just going to sell all my wheat. Because I'm pretty sure we only need to survive like... Here we go. One more round. Loan words. Sometimes we don't get rid of them. I mean, English is full of so many other non-English words. It's almost crazy. Grand Mage! Domain radius, apprentice slots, tower rooms, and most importantly of all, stack slots +1. So all of our armies finally can have another troop in them. Beat these dweebs up. Take this place. There's the other city. Wow, I walked right by it. You're gonna beat up some of these dweebs. And I want to clear this primordial forest. My militia here putting in work. I feel like that militia will die if I try to make him kill that. We'll just explore. Have one construction site within your domain. Oh my god, we just did that. And have 5 different rooms built. Now that I feel like we can do. We have a primordial forest in our domain, so now we can summon alchemist minions. And an alembic chamber requires 3 philosopher's stones. Now... I don't want to use my area, probably. Acid. I thought that was a philosopher's stone. Death, not life. That I don't have the ingredients for. Unless I use Lenya. And then I do have the ingredients for it. And I would make an argument that that is a very good use of Lenya. So we're going to make 2 of those. My militia lives to fight another day. We've entered a cold war with Hokanashir. Couple more level ups here. HP, armor. We're going to pop into the city of Lorraine. Human workers and militia. Everybody here gets gather as an ability. Halberdiers, soldiers, alchemists. Or drunk. Axe wielders and militia. Oh, this town sucks. The shocked screams of a woman draw your attention towards the pastures where she's kneeling, crying over the herd of brutally slain and gutted sheep. These wounds, they're not wolves. Why an Airnear's name would kill our livestock. The villagers clear a way for you as the woman wipes her hands on the grass. You can see tracks on the ground that lead away from the village, the occasional blotch of red blood. We've never seen such tracks before. What if the monsters come back for more? Oh, guardians, help us. What if we are next? Pests and vermin. We're also going to unlock the charmers in our mists. In the wake of Goldenfield's giant bug outbreak, many a charlatan and fake witch have sprouted up selling potions and charms to the innocent naive, protecting them from the threat. One such fraud, Madame Muriel, has time and time again avoided the Baron's attempts to unmask her lies, and now he has turned to you for your help in doing so. She plans to prove the effectiveness of her charms to the town, and it's the perfect opportunity to uncover the truth. All right. Are these militias still free? They are. Free units is really good right now. Free units is the only shot I got. This trail ends abruptly in front of a well. Looking around, neither you nor your troops can see any more tracks or hiding places. Tossing a coin. A loud gasp rings out of the bucket, lands over the well, and then hovers there. Curses! The magic falls, and suddenly a man in mage's robes becomes visible, lying right over the well's walls. I give up. Please don't kill me. He tosses the coin back to you, and some people attempt to placate you. I'm only an amateur alchemist. I don't have the money for Lenya. I thought they wouldn't notice if I went at night. I guess I didn't realize how much I took. Please don't tell on me. I crafted some really great potions, and you can have some. No, you deserve to be punished for your crime. You bring the alchemist before Alluvian citizens, and he's quickly taken into custody. The people thank you with the promised ingredients. A pure arcane soul, a corrupted eel glyph, and blood honey. I guess I probably should have just taken the potions, eh? Live, you learn. Oh my god, that location also disappeared. It was worth 2 gold. I needed that. I desperately needed that 2 gold. Souls I can sell for mana. I guess we have all these chunks of meat we can also sell. You know what? Let's sell all those chunks of meat. You're going to buy some drunk militia. Then you're going to go beat up these dweebs. You also just unlocked a set of armor. Plus 20 health. Yo, that's going on you for sure. Focus burn? I don't think you need that. But that is 301 plague beetles. And I don't think you want to fight that. Goblins and goblin archers. Crystal garden, herb garden, master's bedroom. And troop quarters. Which gives us access to all of the goblins and muckamucks. $3 free gold upkeep a day. We gotta make more money. I could sell off that copper, but I really don't want to. How many buildings do I need? 5 different rooms built. Now we have 2 studies, so... Oh, we're not going to run out of money this turn. Are you good enough to kill them? You sure are. I like this. A book of heat, elemental damage, and fireball. That's handy. How much is the giant keg? Seems like it would sell for a bunch. I think it's like 9 blue. Throw sand, retreat, or 20 bonus HP. I'm gonna give you 20 bonus HP. Because we just got that armor that gives you 20 bonus HP. That's an extra 40 HP. That's a lot of HP. That's a lot of HP. We don't have anything else left to do up here. No, there's like stuff worth taking, but the ruined tower, past some vermin, celebration. Let's go celebration first. There seems to be a wedding in progress. The whole village has joined in the festivities. The bride and groom and young couple are clearly in love. We're going to brew them a strong party drink. The couple stare in wonder as you concoct the most beautiful drinks they've ever seen. Will you stay and drink with us? Tonight we drink. The party goes on long into the night and into the next morning. Many villagers do not make it home, collapsing onto benches and chairs. One wakes up on the roof surrounded by the village cats. One wakes up in the church wearing a stranger's clothes. One wakes up in jail with one of the local guards. Wow. You found several minor ingredients missing from your kit, but the party that came from them will go down in legends. That was plus 40 rep. I almost just maxed out this city from that one event. No way does that dog die. Get out of here. Against 2 fire wielders?
Huh?
When I have a healer that has Guardian's Mend?
We going?
Commander?
We going?
Commander? Better face him.
Huh?
I should have guarded with him.
Commander?
That was a mistake.
We going?
No problem. Easy pie. That's the wedding celebration. How's the divorce celebration drinks gonna look like? An even wilder party, but much more depressing. I like the idea of just building up a bunch of militia because they're free. It's a strange but cheap way to go about it. Well, you might as well go for the spell page at this point. Lorraine has changed to friendly. Yeah, okay. She gets out with 5 HP. Glancing up from your studies, you see a streak of golden light shooting through the sky, then another and another and another. The sky is alight with them. When the lights hit the ground, explosions follow. Meteors? But so many? This is unheard of since the fall of the Hibernian Empire. Sky iron is sure to be worth much. Well, some of those created Allfire nodes. We unlocked water walking. Second wind. You approach the location where the meteor hit the ground, see it opened up an Allfire node. The eerie glow, accompanied by a shrill ringing sound in your head, greets you as you approach the glowing node. Can we load that autosave? I didn't think it would delete the location. That doesn't make much sense. I thought it would just give me the opportunity to come back with a bigger force. Approach cautiously. As your troops approach, the ringing in your ears heighten and the ground at your feet cracks open violently. Your soldiers are ripped by 1,000 shards as the earth erupts all around them and the meteor splinters into pieces. There's some large shards to be salvaged, but certainly not the amount of sky iron you might have hoped for. Oh, okay, well. Weird. But fair enough, I suppose. This lost spell page is no issue. We're going to levitate a stone and knock the page free. The page floats harmlessly to the ground. Wah, 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 wah. We have the full page with Revive Hero now. I guess let's check these fallen skies. The meteor has laid a castle to ruin. Part of the walls and main tower were destroyed by the impact. Something is moving about in the rubble. Well, unfortunately, we can't do much. The impact of the stone wall shattered much of the meteor to pieces. It finally takes a while to dig it out of the rubble, but you have what you came for. That feels like that glitched. Instead of fighting that fight, I just walked away from it and I got the money anyway. I mean, happy to take it, but... Can I harvest this primordial forest? I suppose I could. Okanashir is plotting against us. Got access to halberds. But I guess soon we're also going to have access to everything once we get that human barracks, so... You know what, we might as well do these quests. If I could take that Allfire node here as well. That wouldn't be too bad. She's probably good enough to take it at this point. Okay. Second wind. Water walking. I mean, we don't have a lot of water around. But it's good to kind of have that opportunity. I didn't see this. There's another academy down here. Which means we can get another apprentice. That would give us 3 apprentices. When we can't even afford armies for 2. But I guess we could fill them with militia. Oh yeah, we also picked up a book. We could give the book to her, or we could give it to our main dweeb over here. He's got a flail of judgment right now, so why don't we give it to you? The Book of Heat. Give her the opportunity to cast Fireball. Spice up her attacks a little bit. I don't know. She's also like a you know, an Earth Mage, so Fireball doesn't feel like unreasonable for her to have. Focus Burn could also be okay. But we're not in any rush. Sell us off some meat so we can survive a few more rounds. Okay. We are really still hurting on money. There's a bit up here. I guess that's the really good thing about an apprentice is you can use them to build another lodge, which does mean more permanent income if you place it well. But in the meantime, we can clear all this out, and there's lots of like pumpkins and wheat. Really good harvestable stuff down here. So the goblin stack can just keep moving its way down. Some of this dwarven windweed and stuff we can also grab en route. Lots of good little bits. Lots of good little bits for us to pick up. But we're going to have to pick it up tomorrow because that's all the time we got for today. Thank you for joining us for our first little look at this campaign. I am excited about this. I feel like we've got ourselves a good little half of the map choked out here now. We know what's going on. We've got the edges of Westgard and Three Lakes. We've got Stoneblade Peak. And then Gillyshire is over here as well, which is access to the Paladin City. There's lots of good stuff around. We got 7 keeps down here, the Dark Vale. I'm excited. I think we got a cool map. We got really, really lucky with Golden Fields and Alluvion right next to each other. Let's come back tomorrow and see what more we can do. That's it for today. That's it. Got a long way to go, but we're on the right path. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here soon.